Here's a great leadership insight for managers from Kim Scott's new book called Radical Candor. Now, here's the key insight that we're going to sketch out. Radical candor gets the best out of people on your team. What she's talking about is being honest with people. Don't be a pushover, but also don't swing to the other side and just, be a total jerk. So let's sketch this out. And I want you to think about where you are on this continuum. On the one side, you have someone who really cares about their team members. On the other side, you've got people that are really willing to challenge their team members. Now, the goal here, in short, in this sketch is to be right here in the middle. You care about people, you love the people on your team, but you also are willing to challenge them to get the most out of them. Now, here are the two extremes and see where you find yourself on this. Try to be honest with yourself. On the one side is the lazy manager. This is the manager who is unwilling to challenge. You're unwilling to hold your team members accountable. Now, the problem with that is at some point, you'll be forced to fire those people because they're going to underperform. And again, this is the problem with someone that's way over here on this side. Maybe you really care about them, but at the end of the day, you have to fire them, and that's not very loving. That's not very caring. Maybe you know a team leader or a manager who is like this, or maybe you would be honest and say, you know what, I do lean to that side. Now, on the other side is the offensive manager or team leader. This is someone who is unafraid to challenge, but you're just rude. You're just a total jerk about it. This is the leader that comes across as unloving. Now, if this is you, maybe you would say, I'm doing it. I'm challenging them because I care about them, but it doesn't come across that way. And so the result is people on your team eventually leave. I mean, even the good ones, the ones that you want on your team. If you find yourself looking at your team and over the years, you've just had so many people leave, maybe it's time to look in the mirror and say, do I swing a little too far to this side of the spectrum? In your heart, you care about people, but it just comes across as rude and mean and uncaring. Now, again, the goal and the key takeaway from this book is to learn how to have radical candor, which puts you right in the middle there. You are caring, but you're also challenging. You know how to speak the truth in love, right? You know how to talk to your team members in a way that's respectful. You create a conversational culture, and you get the best out of everyone on your team. Now, remember, our tools are designed for just that purpose. So go ahead and check out some of the conversations that we can help spark to bring radical candor onto your team and help everyone get to the next level.